The Ospreys have spoken publicly for the first time about Keelan Giles in the aftermath of Wireless Summer Tour, expressing surprise that the prolific teenage wing returned home without a debut cap. He had left these shores for the Southern Hemisphere trip, having scored 14 tries for his region during an extraordinary debut campaign. But no cap came his way, even though Wales lost Alex Cuthbert to injury against Tonga in the opening test of the tour. Rather than use Giles to share wing duties with Steph Evans, the coaches called on Corey Allen, who prefers to play centre. Keelan Giles Allen took his opportunity out wide, leaving Giles as one of only 4 players not to win caps on the tour, and the Ospreys more than a bit puzzled. It doesn't disappoint me that Keelan didn't get a cap, but it definitely does surprise me, given that he was in the squad in the autumn, said defense coach Brad Davis. For a player who was on the bench for Wireless game with Japan last November to then go on a summer tour and not get a cap did surprise me. I think there'll be a lot of guys who are surprised by that. Just from a coach point of view, I would be quite interested to see what he's like at that level. But it's not for me to make those decisions. Corey Allen in action against Tonga. Getty Images. The mystery over Giles' omission was added to after the Samoa match, when acting head coach Robin McBride said in response to why the diminutive wing had been passed over, "I can't answer that now. That's something else, that is." Thomas Williams, Reece Patchell and Gareth Thomas also failed to win caps on the tour. The Ospreys remain confident Giles will come through at a higher level, notwithstanding that he has serious competition for a place at the Liberty this term, with Jeff Hassler, Hanno Dirksen, Eli Walker, Ben John, Allen, David Howells and Kieran Fonosha also on the roster. Ospreys defense chief Brad Davis asked whether he believed the 19-year-old could pick up a cap this season. Davis replied, "Absolutely. He has parts of his game that he has to keep working on and developing. He has to keep focusing on the day-to-day, and hopefully the rest of the stuff will look after itself." He continued, "What is he like defensively? He's really good. We saw in our European Challenge Cup quarter-final against Stade Francais last season that helps Brave. He's always going to be targeted with high balls and runners coming at him, but the kid doesn't lack toughness and a willingness to get in there. Add to that he makes good decisions and good reads. I just think he needs to build on that this season. He needs to nail down a starting shirt here as well, with players coming back from injury. We have Jeff Hassler, Keelan is in the mix, Ben John and Corey Allen can play wing. We are developing depth there, so Keelan is going to have to work hard every day on the training field, firstly to nail down a shirt and secondly to play well. If he just focuses on that, the rest will look after itself." The Ospreys continue their build-up for the new season with a game against Bath at the Liberty on Sunday. They came unstruck 2,114 to Leicester in their opening summer friendly, but Davis insists there were encouraging signs. "Defensively we are ahead of the curve as the foundation is there from our work last season," he said. "It's about looking at the tweaks now that can really make a difference and pushing it on to another level." Ospreys youngster Joe Thomas caught the eye against Leicester. "We are looking to change things around and there were some really good signs on that front last Friday night, especially in terms of ball in hand, while the scrum also went well. There's a new forwards coach Alan Clark with new ideas and different focal points. He's given us that freshness to get really excited for the new PRO14 competition with the 2 South African teams coming in. There's a real buzz about the camp and hopefully the weather will stay dry for the Bath game because we are looking forward to testing ourselves with and without the ball."